That used to be the Patrick O'Hearn, now it's called Dr. William Henderson. I'm sure that he did something to deserve that honor. This is the corner of Center and Dot Ave. Okay, we're going to where the second oldest house of Boston used to stand. This is where RJ got into his first fist fight in Dorchester that I know of. It was a stalemate. I remember I tried to intervene. I remember the guy was on top of RJ. They're like in this mangled web of arms, and the kid's back was on top, and I didn't know how to throw a punch, and I just went up and I went. And everybody went, "Oh!" Like there was a group of people and they stopped. And everybody stopped, and they didn't. This guy didn't know whether to punch me or not, and that ended the fight pretty much. But I've always been that way. If anybody, I mean, I'm not worried about getting. I mean, once it goes to that level, there's no fear. It's just you do your duty. So this used to have a very large house on it. It's hard to believe based on the size of the lot. What I thought was, I might look at it today and think it's not large, but when I was 7 years old, it's an old salt box style, white, and it had more compartments and hidden, it was just like a, what do they call those? It was like not a haunted house, a fun house. Yeah, it was like a fun house where you're a little kid, you know. It had a cellar and made out of, you know, the stones like they used to do, and it was a dirt cellar. Not a lot going down there, but remember the hallway off the kitchen up to the second floor, right when you walk in before you go up the stairs, there'd be a toilet there. And I always thought it was the strangest place, because there's this a door that opened to the kitchen, and alright, welcome to Boston. I was just talking to my nephew, and all of these buildings, they were not here.
Why are you walking already?
They were not here 20 years ago. None of this was here. Well, that small shipping building. And then the age of free money came along. And this whole area has exploded. There's more buildings still going up. So what do you think of this area, Jake?
I don't like it very much.
Yeah, well, it's not really a warm feeling. In fact, I was saying to Jake that this area really is ugly.
It's industrious. It's too industrious.
Yeah, I mean, well, you've got a lot of tech companies here, a lot of high-end offices, and they just throw it's incongruent, in my opinion. But they get a T station there.
That's a bus.
Yeah. Yeah, I've taken that before. I forget where I went on it, but okay, now we're going to cross over into downtown Boston when we cross over the bridge here. Well, we were walking around, and I mentioned to Jake that I had used this as one of the places that I used to take several of my dates to, and I couldn't really remember where it was, and then we were walking up there, and I said, "Jake, I think this is it." And so if we look around now, the outdoor area. Now that's the kitchen straight ahead, and then there's a small dining room on the right. There's chairs on the right. See it, the yellow flag? Okay, we're just leaving the public garden. Yeah, that's Cheers right there where the yellow flag is. And we're gonna walk down, see if we can catch the Boston Pops warming up. We just heard them singing God Bless America. And I'm hoping that wasn't their finale.
We're looking for a dollar contribution for the campaign. Would you like to help?
Help the Boston cops? Absolutely not. Thank you. There's enough of them right here, they can help.
I don't think we can get in. Oh, sure.
Oh, sure.
Now it's land. Is that in this? Is that like the house? Help the Boston cops? Absolutely not. Thank you. There's enough of them right here, they can help.
Oh, sure. Right here, Jakey. Because they must close off Sturo Drive. Let me get your picture here. Right up here. Yeah, right here. Right here. Look at that. Turn around. On 3. 1, 2. See the words on the screen? Sounds muted. Like that. Do it again. The director didn't like it. This is the one that, you'll know this one. This is the one where they do to the fireworks at the end of the show. Or the, 1812 Overture. Yeah, let's go right to the end. This is the one where they do the fireworks at the end of the show. The big brass now. See them all coming on the stage? Stop and ask why do they have military police here? Right? That's prohibited in the Constitution. What? Using military troops like this. It's very clear in the Constitution that they're not to be used. The bells. Welcome to Boston. This is Hanover Street, which is the center of, right, which is also called Right. Let's pick up that energy level, son.
I'm good. I just didn't know if you were asking.
Oh yeah. No, you're on camera. You're the star.
All right, hit me with another one.
Okay. Okay, you can introduce me to this hotel up ahead.
Where?
No. So what's on this street, Jake? What do you get?
Bakery items, phony restaurant.
Phony restaurants. Well, many years ago,
A smoking lounge.
this used to be where this was strictly Italian for many years. I mean, you didn't come in here if you weren't Italian. I like the stained glass on the back. You see it?
I noticed that.
Yeah, beautiful. So you want to try to avoid being here on the weekends or holidays, because you get, as you see, a lot of people. I never come here normally on those times. So the North End does have good cannolis. I will give that. I always have a cannoli here, which actually I can eat. Technically, I can eat a cannoli. I mean, it has high sugar content, but it's ricotta cheese, right? Ricotta, is it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's ricotta. Is this where you went? Fiore?
No. This was another time. My mom and I and Tatum and Ben went. It was terrible.
Yeah.
The phony one I went to was a couple blocks.
Oh yeah. Well, this is the North Church. Around the corner there. North Church is where Paul Revere got his signal. One lamp by land, 2 lamps by sea.
Another one.
Yeah, I ate here. It's pizza. It's pizza. Yeah. We take a right here, Jakey. Well, let's cross to the left side. So you'll find a lot of Italian restaurants, but what happens is, because the danger, my friend Wade, his cousin owns this place right there, Francesca. I've never been there though. The problem with going to a touristy place is they know that you're probably never going to eat there again. See, Jake, is this what you're talking about? Sitting right here?
Yeah, I had one of those. Oh, is this it?
Yeah, this is it. Welcome to Monica's. Now, the last couple times I've been here, it's been a little disappointing. Is it after 4?
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock.
Okay, let's go in. We'll sit near the window for you.